Hey everyone, it's Jenny. We're going to be talking about the Ashtanga, Utthita, Hasta, Padangustasana today, which is the hand to big toe posture. This particular posture is one that wants to build a lot of strength and a lot of endurance. Okay, there's a couple of different ways that you can take this posture. You can always use a prop, like I used to use a strap around my foot or hang on to my knee before graduating into holding onto the big toe using my first middle finger and thumb. So there's a number of ways that you can take this on. You can also lessen the amount of breaths in each hold just to try to give yourself the opportunity to build the endurance. Oftentimes what happens in this pose, because we're holding the leg in the air for quite some time, we get really tired and we have to come down, and we lose our balance and we come down, and we get frustrated and we come down. And this posture really wants us to hit all of these things head on. So this will be one that you might work on forever, for the life of your practice. Please don't give up. This one is super fun, and we just have to try to reshift our perspective around it. This is a balancing posture. It does want to build strength in the ankles as well as the feet, the calves, the shins, the standing leg in particular, while helping you honestly navigate your center of balance. So for me, in balancing postures, one thing that I like to do is I like to try to bring my pelvis so that way I'm neutral center with my belly button directly over my first or second toe. And that generally is a good way for me to find my balance. So without any further ado, from Samasthiti, we're going to bring the hands to the hips, and again, I'll show you a couple of the modifications. From here, we're going to keep the left hand on the hip or the left hand on a wall or chair, okay? We're going to pick up the right knee. This is modification number 1, okay? So you can inhale, stand up nice and tall, and exhale, keep your center of gravity to fold in, bring the knee up to the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the leg to the right, shift your gaze gently to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. Inhale with the leg. Exhale, bring it back to center. Fold back in. Inhale, come up, hands to hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. Bring it down, rock it out, okay? Next option is to grab, maybe you have a strap at your disposal, a yoga strap. If you don't, you can use a scarf or a belt or a sock. I've used socks before. And we're going to loop whatever you have, so that way the loop is in the front. And if you have something smaller, you're definitely going to want to make sure you have that loop in your hand, because we are going to lasso the foot with this thing. Hands to the hips, picking up generally the right leg first. I'm going to take the left leg because I just did the right leg. And we're going to take that loop after you steady your gaze, lasso it around your foot, and then start to kick the leg up and forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath, taking the leg out to the side, turning the gaze away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath, bringing the leg back to center, inhale, exhale, folding in, and coming back up, releasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. Bring it down, rocking it out. And I did that one with the strap, with a belt, with a scarf, for a lot of years, and sometimes I will actually go back to that just to kind of resume that sense of foundation around this particular posture. So I invite you to do the same. The final stage is the more advanced way to do the posture. Hands to the hips, steady your gaze, lifting up the right leg, grab the toe, inhale, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, leg out to the side, gaze to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. Bring it back to center, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands to the waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath. We're pointing the toes before dropping the leg to the floor, rocking it out for Samasthiti before doing the other side. So again, we're in that balancing shape for quite some time. It is important to steady your gaze. Don't let your eyes float around on anything, and certainly don't look at anything fixed. Your gaze fixed on something that is in fact moving. You don't want to do that at all, because it'll make you falter. It'll definitely make you fall out of the shape. So play with it, have fun with it, and let me know how it goes. Thanks so much for being here. Namaste.